How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Critics' Choice and PlayStation Indie sales that run through February 25th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For 2309, Doom the Dark Ages is a dark fantasy sci-fi prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal that casts you as the Slayer in a brutal medieval war against the forces of hell. Wield devastating weapons like the Super Shotgun and the new Shield Saw, pilot a towering Atlan mech and a fire-breathing mecha dragon, and tear through demon-infested castles and hellscapes in id Software's largest, most expansive levels yet. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $20.99, the Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza Kiwami 2 bundle is a remastered action drama collection that follows Kazuma Kiryu through two explosive crime sagas across Japan's underworld. Brawl through Kamurocho and Sotenbori with hard-hitting combat, dive into dramatic stories of betrayal and clan warfare, and face iconic rivals like the Dragon of Kansai in side activities, sub-stories, and all-out Yakuza showdowns. It's an 83 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 160 hours to get both platinums. For $25.49, Sword of the Sea is a surfing adventure where you play as the Wraith, carving across shifting sands and waters to restore a lost ocean to a desolate world. Ride the ancient hover sword with fluid, trick-driven movement inspired by skateboarding and snowboarding, explore vast, wave-like deserts and glacial mountains filled with secrets and ancient ruins, and transform barren dunes into vibrant seas teeming with magical sea life. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Once Upon a Katamari is a new entry in the beloved Rolling series, sending you across time to rebuild the stars after another of the King's cosmic mishaps, told with trademark charm and absurd humor. You'll roll Katamari through imaginative eras, use new support tools like magnets to pull in nearby objects, and enjoy a fresh soundtrack while mastering the series' satisfying, physics-driven chaos across varied, colorful stages. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Little Nightmares 3 is a co-op horror adventure that follows two lost friends as they struggle to escape the nightmarish nowhere, a world cruelly hostile to children. Working together with their signature tools, a bow and a wrench, you'll sneak through grotesque environments, solve environmental puzzles, and rely on cooperation to overcome towering obstacles and terrifying threats, whether played with a friend or an AI companion. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $27.99, F1 25 is the official video game of the 2025 FIA Formula One World Championship, putting you in the driver's seat to leave your mark on the world of racing and experience the thrill of high-speed, precision driving like never before. Experience My Team 2.0 to create your own F1 story as team owner and driver, take on the legacy-focused Breaking Point 3, and extend Connor Sports challenges across career and My Team modes. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $27.99, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is a spy action thriller where you go rogue, evade deadly enemies, and navigate the shadows of early 90s global upheaval. It features a gripping single-player campaign filled with blockbuster set pieces, high-stake heists, and cloak and dagger missions, alongside a multiplayer mode with 16 dynamic maps and the epic return of round-based zombies on 2 new maps. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, and there's unfortunately a broken trophy making the platinum currently unobtainable. For $22.74, Sea of Stars is a turn-based RPG where you follow two children of the solstice who harness the power of the sun and moon to battle an ancient alchemist monster's creations and uncover hidden secrets. You'll explore lush islands, solve environmental puzzles, and engage in timing-based combat that rewards precise inputs, smart party synergy, and creative use of spells and combos across a richly crafted retro-inspired world. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $29.99, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is a fully remade skateboarding collection that brings back two classic entries with modern visuals, refined controls, and online multiplayer for up to 8 skaters. Tear through faithfully recreated parks in crisp 4K with the iconic 2-minute format and classic soundtrack, customize your skater and design parks with shareable goals, and tackle tougher challenges in an enhanced New Game Plus mode. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $20.99, Madden NFL 26 is a football game powered by AI-driven machine learning that uses real NFL data to deliver more explosive gameplay, authentic player tendencies, and adaptive on-field strategy. Experience coach DNA that counters your decisions, deeper roster management with wear and tear mechanics, and dynamic football weather that impacts visibility, stamina, and ball security. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, and there's unfortunately 2 broken trophies making the Platinum currently unobtainable. For $23.99, Tormented Souls 2 is a survival horror experience where Carolyn Walker must save her sister Anna from visions that manifest into terrifying reality, leading them to the remote town of Villa Hesse. Explore unnerving locations like a shadowy convent, derelict mall, and abandoned school, while switching between realities to alter the past and uncover dark secrets in a twisted, suspense-filled narrative. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, and there's unfortunately 9 broken trophies making the Platinum currently unobtainable. For $29.99, Eriksholm: The Stolen Dream is an isometric, narrative-driven stealth adventure set in an early 1900s Nordic-inspired city, where Hannah searches for her missing brother while uncovering a conspiracy that threatens the fate of Eriksholm. Play as 3 distinct characters with unique abilities, carefully scout guard patrols in shadowy streets, and use stealth, diversions, and environmental tools to outsmart relentless enemies. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $27.99, EA Sports FC 26 is the latest installment in the football franchise, offering an overhauled gameplay experience to deliver more authentic and responsive matches. Whether you prefer career mode with real-world manager live challenges, competitive gameplay for Football Ultimate Team and clubs, or creating your dream squad in new live events and tournament modes, every match feels dynamic and strategically deep. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $21.24, PowerWash Simulator 2 is a simulation game where you blast grime, dirt, and filth from Muckingham and beyond using an expanded arsenal of power washing tools. Explore new locations like Sponge Valley, Power Falls, and Lubra City, tackle multi-stage jobs that reveal hidden areas, clean vehicles and interiors, and customize your home base with furniture and trinkets while enjoying your cat companions as perfect distraction. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $26.99, Arizona Sunshine Freddy's Bundle is a VR zombie shooter package that includes Arizona Sunshine Remake and Arizona Sunshine 2, throwing you into a post-apocalyptic Southwest. Blast through hordes with next-gen VR gunplay and brutal melee combat, team up in co-op campaign or 4-player horde mode, and slice your way through gore-soaked encounters alongside your loyal canine companion, Fred. It's a 78 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to get both platinums. For $24.99, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is a full graphical overhaul of the original zombie-slaying action classic, where you play as freelance journalist Frank West, navigating a quarantined mall in Willamette, Colorado. Remade in RE Engine, it features realistic character expressions, material textures, blood effects, and overwhelming hordes of zombies, all enhanced with fully voiced dialogue, auto-saving, and quality of life improvements. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, about 25 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Pac Man World 2 Re Pac is a modernized, enhanced platforming adventure where Pac Man must traverse Pac-Land to reclaim the stolen golden fruit and stop the Ghost King Spooky. Run, chomp, butt bounce, and explore diverse, colorful, and challenging environments like Snowy Mountain, Volcano, and Ghost Island, taking on remade boss battles, new actions, collectibles, and even a 2-player mode for cooperative fun. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $20.09, The Rogue Prince of Persia is a roguelite action platformer where the prince battles through a doomed Persia using acrobatic combat and parkour to undo a fatal mistake and rewrite his kingdom's fate. You'll chain wall runs and precision strikes while mastering over 100 weapons and medallions, experimenting with builds across procedurally generated runs filled with secrets, evolving narration, and meaningful meta progression. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $20.99, Alien: Rogue Incursion Evolved Edition is an action horror game where you play as a rogue colonial marine, investigating a distress call on a remote planet and uncovering a deadly black site overrun by xenomorphs. You'll fight for survival using weapons, skills, and strategy while aided by your synth companion, facing unpredictable and relentless alien threats in a gripping original story set between the Alien and Aliens films. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $23.99, Sonic X Shadow Generations Deluxe Edition is a time-traveling platformer bundle where you play as both Shadow and classic/modern Sonic, experiencing 2 unique campaigns and remastered content. Speed through iconic 2D and 3D stages, discover hidden secrets and expansive hub worlds, and enjoy Deluxe Edition extras like additional music tracks, a Terrio skin, behind-the-scenes art, and the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I played Doom the Dark Ages, the Yakuza and Tony Hawk games, Dead Rising, and Pac Man World 2, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.